All right, hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Dirty Parlay, episode number 80. I just realized I forgot I didn't have my camera on. I'm so sorry. Let's get it going. I'm so sorry, Nathan. I didn't mean that. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. I apologize. Are you okay? Yes. The Blackhawks got number one pick, and he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear a second of it. Oh man. Oh Nate, come on. See, this is why we need Darren here too. What's going on? What happened to these guys? Where'd he go? Yo, Nate, come on back, buddy. It's okay. Listen, Red Wings, they were on the come up, and now they're going right back down. I know they're not in the same division anymore. There we go. There we go. Okay. So you're wearing...
I'll die in this house.
So you're wearing
it's
what's
so
called...
hot, I'll die in this house.
So you're wearing what's called out in first round jerseys. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's go, Nate. That's the worst one too. Unbelievable. It's gross.
Imagine buying that Blackhawks scarf from the last week. That's tough.
Imagine getting it free going to a game because they take care of their fans. That's crazy.
Yeah, you think so?
It's crazy.
Too bad they don't take care of their players.
Well, they got a number one draft pick. It all starts over here, right? It's a whole new franchise, whole new name. We don't have our cornerstones of the monuments that's going up outside the stadium here at the next 10 years. So, hey, listen, it starts here, dude. All right, and let's get Bedarded, okay? We're getting Connor Bedard. It's about to take off.
I actually love that.
Yeah, I do too. It's my favorite one I've ever heard. Hey, and also Nate, on top of it too, we can get Kane back. Just saying, it's possible. Looks like it's.
You are gonna re-sign Kane. That's the scariest part of this whole thing,
right? And he's just gonna play every game with Connor Bedard, and Connor Bedard's only gonna get better and better. All we need, and I said this to a buddy at work, the last step we need is a goalie, and we'll probably draft one next year. That's it. We need a goalie. Our goalie are trash right now, and I mean, it's weird to say this, but this is the first time in multiple years since we really had a good goalie, because Crawford was there. Even Darling was good when he had his time, but we had Marc-Andre for a cup of coffee, and that was it. So we need a goalie
and then
bad.
He wanted out because your team's dog shit.
I don't blame Marc-Andre though for wanting out, because we had him at his worst, not his worst time, but the worst time possible to have him. It's almost like promising, hey, we're gonna do something, and then he walks in the door, he goes, we're not doing shit. Okay. All right, I'm getting out of here. But yes, the Blackhawks got the number one overall pick. It's easy. It's safe to say Connor Bedard is going to be a Blackhawk. Nate,
you see your fucking retard of a fucking general manager come on fucking live TV and go, well, we still don't know about who we're going to take. Yeah, we do know who you're going to take. You fucking idiot.
That's the dumbest smokescreen in the world. You're not getting anybody.
Stop smoke screening, bro. If you don't take Connor Bedard, they should throw him off of the fucking United Center.
He should be out of NHL and exiled to Siberia. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Go KHL it in that management league. No shot. That's the dumbest thing in the world. It's a clear cut number one. Nate, you obviously watched, or you know more about Connor Bedard than I do. I only knew his name last year. I told you this before too. I didn't think we had a chance in hell in getting him. So why even look into him? So for the people who don't know much about him, what are we looking forward to in a Blackhawks jersey next year?
Just the best generational talent since Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, obviously, if there's people who don't know him, best generational talent since Wayne Gretzky. So, if I don't know, people probably won't. If people don't know who either of those two guys are, they won't know Matthews on the Leafs. Connor Bedard doubled Matthews' goal totals in junior this year. Doubled it.
That's insane and just terrifying.
And Austin Matthews is very good. He's probably even if he doesn't win as much as Kane, he'll probably be the second best American-born player ever. Austin Matthews. But just this kid is just generationally, he'll never break Gretzky's records, but he has a chance to be the second best player of all time.
I want to ask you about Austin Matthews too. Do you think do you think Toronto's blowing it up? Do you think he's gone?
If you don't win this year, it's tough. It really is tough because you've stacked the deck. Austin Matthews, John Tavares, Ryan O'Reilly, The back end, Morgan Riley. Even their like grit guys this year have been pretty good. I know Bunting is like a scumbag rat, but if he's on your team, like he's one of those like assholes you want. So if he doesn't work this year, man, and it doesn't look like it's going to, that organization is fucking cursed because this is their year. Without Boston, like that was their big hump was Boston. With them gone, obviously the Panthers beating them, but they should beat the Panthers.
But if they do lose, blow it up.
I can't see that they're going to.
I don't see them coming back from a 3-1, man.
I don't.
3-0. I think it's 3-0. No, I think it's
3-1
Oh,
now.
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, and they barely won the last game. By the skin of their balls, they barely won it. So, yeah, Toronto's got some thinking to do. Because you probably don't have a Riley next year, just based. I don't know what his contract is, but an older guy, deadline pickup. I can't imagine he's going to be around next year. And John Tavares isn't getting any younger. Mitch Marner, I forget the William Nylander. Like those guys are all going to want some big money coming up. They're going to have some decisions at least.
Sure.
They're not going to blow it up. They'll probably re-sign Matthews. I know I think Leaf fans are out on Marner for whatever reason. And I don't know how they feel. Early on, they did not like Nylander. He seemed like very like classic European, like nose up, very like spoiled.
Is that the same one? Is that him, or is there like a relative that I remember from like 10 years ago? It's got to be a different one, right?
These Swedish guys all have the same names.
Yeah, I remember. I've always seen
Lidstroms and Lundqvists and Nylanders and fucking Holmstroms and all that shit. So
Sedins, there's like 30 of them. Sedin, Stalls, even though they're I think American. I have no idea. There's like 50
one of
Stalls.
them was supposed to be a Blackhawk.
Which one are you talking about? Which name?
I don't know which one.
No, what
Daniel
name?
Or Henrik. Sedin.
Oh, Sedin? Yeah, I did.
One of them was supposed to be a Blackhawk, and I don't know how the draft ended up that way, but Vancouver ended up getting both.
And then they end up becoming like mortal enemies because that's when we hated fucking Vancouver. Like that was
the slap shot to end Game 7. Who was that? I can see his rat little face in front of me too. He was one of the that was the year they went and played Boston in the Cup final. It was the slap shot. Remember, he came off the wall.
You talking about the Hawk?
Off the wall,
right?
No.
You're talking about the Vancouver?
This is where they lost. The Hawks lost in Game 7. There was like a turnover. It bounced off the wall, and the guy took a slap shot and beat your goalie glove side high to end the game. I can see it right now in front of me. It was 2008. No, it wasn't 2008. It might have been.
I want to say it was a defenseman, right?
No, it was a forward. I can fucking see. Give me a second. I'll look it up.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and say just an update on the rest of the NHL. What's going on right now at this moment? We have the Devils facing the Hurricanes in Carolina. Carolina leads 3-1. Is your boy Frank the Tank's New Jersey Devils out of it or not, Nate?
Yeah, Carolina's sort of good.
Sort of good.
And I fucking don't like Carolina. That's the other thing.
You know, I didn't mind them too much in their past. I really liked Cam Ward when he was their goalie. Like this is a long time ago. I thought Cam Ward was fucking nasty, but yeah, I can give a fuck now. I really don't care. Don't they have like a
fucking
siren?
Alex Burrows?
Alex Burrows.
Yep, Alex Burrows' goal against Chicago. Alex Burrows was a rat fuck. He always dove and shit. You'll know him. You'll know him when you see him.
You know what's crazy about YouTube is that like it's so hit or miss playing other YouTube clips.
Yeah.
Also, Kraken Stars tonight. Series tied 2-2. Nate, who's taking that one?
Number 14. Sorry, say it again.
Kraken and Stars are tied up. They face each other tonight in Dallas. Who's taking that one?
Man, I think Dallas is good, man. Especially with the addition of Joe Pavelski again. Man, he was so good in that first game, But the Kraken are like can score for whatever reason, man. They're like they've been nasty.
Yeah, they fuck. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a turnover at the fucking blue line. Your defenseman tried to whip it out, and Burrows caught it, dropped it, and hit a slap shot.
What year did you say it was?
This was 2011.
Was it
This
Campbell?
was after the Hawks won.
No, Campbell didn't win one with us, I don't think. Did he win the first one with us?
It was number 14.
Oh, no, it
for
was
the Hawks.
Campbell was like 51.
Yeah, he was on. It's Seabrook is the other defenseman in this.
If he played the starting line, you say 2011?
2011, number 14 for the Hawks.
I got it. Number 14 was. No, this can't be it.
He might have been an offensive guy in the defensive zone, but
No,
I'll
I'm just
tell
looking
you
at the. Oh, I got it. Chris Campoli. Oh my God,
Chris
I remember
Campoli,
that guy.
yeah.
I remember. Campbell was on the team, so I wasn't okay.
yeah, he was. He was still on the team.
I remember
2011. He was
before we got fucking Campbell, he was so fast on the ice, and then we got him, and it's like he took a fucking anchor tied to it to his skate and goes, I don't know what happened. It was the worst.
I posted the goal in the Discord.
Wonderful.
I'll also say the announcer that is doing the CBC Sports for the Canada broadcast.
Uh-huh.
This is the guy who I want to call like the Stanley Cup. This guy who's doing he's like when you say hockey announcer, and I couldn't even tell you this guy's name, but you'll know his voice when you hear it.
But wasn't your favorite Barry Melrose? Yeah. But Nate, so obviously we got the hockey win of the draft, the Blackhawks. Did you guys did fairly well this season? No, where'd you end up?
The 9. So,
9.
I mean,
okay,
that's fine.
Talent wise, what do you want?
We need offense. We need offense and probably like a couple of like second round defensemen. I'll tell you, I think we have fucking.
Go on.
I'm trying to give me a second.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm pulling up my notes. See if I got anything on there. I think a lot of it's from
The
the
Red
last
Wings have. The Red Wings have 2 firsts, 3 seconds, a third, 2 fourths. No, I'm sorry, 1 fourth, 5, 6, and 7. So like next year we have 2 firsts. We have just a ton of draft picks the next 2 years. So probably not this next year, but the year after that is probably the push.
So before we wrap up hockey here, call it right now. Who's making it to the cup out of what's left for you? Who's making it? Who's going?
That's a tough one. I think Edmonton is probably your favorite out of the East or the West. I'm sorry.
And they're facing the Knights, right?
Yes. If they beat the Knights, I think they have a pretty easy shot through to the next round. And then we've got New Jersey, Carolina, Panthers, Toronto. I think unfortunately it'll be the Panthers or Carolina. I think it'll be Carolina that gets through.
Wow.
I think it'll be Edmonton, Carolina. And I hate both of those teams.
Yeah, can you imagine bringing one back to Canada for the first time in since the 90s or?
Yeah, McDavid's. This is the year to sort of do it if you're McDavid, because the West, you don't have to go through. You don't have to go through Colorado. You don't have like a big LA team to like contend with. Obviously, they still beat them, but like the teams that give them trouble are sort of dead already. Dallas would probably give them a lot of trouble, but I think they beat Dallas too. So Edmonton, Carolina is my finals.
And who's taking it?
Probably Carolina.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'd rather beat Edmonton. I hate to say it.
I hate both teams.
Yeah,
I hate both
same.
fan bases. I hate all the players.
So I have some stuff on my phone here that I didn't delete from last week because I don't know if we went over it or not. If we did, just shoot it away. But before I get to that, one bit of breaking news here too. Today is Brett Favre says he no longer is suing Pat McAfee for defamation.
Huh.
Yeah.
You realized he was being fucking moron, huh?
Well, here's a quote that is said from Aaron, I was going to say Aaron Rodgers, same thing, from Brett Favre. I'm happy that Pat McAfee and I have settled this litigation. Settled, he phrases it.
Oh.
Like Pat said, he was attempting to be funny and not commenting on based on any personal knowledge. We'd both much rather talk about football. And then McAfee on his show said that Favre was withdrawing the suit against him. So
Very interesting.
It's probably Favre withdrawing, to be honest with you.
Probably McAfee telling the truth.
Yeah, I hate to say that too, but it's true. Like he's probably just it's Favre withdrawing because he had nothing. He had nothing. I mean, they said I hate to say it this way too, but they said allegedly like 30 times when talking about it.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of hard to get them on it when they have like a literal like fucking badge saying you can't get us in trouble. Like it's kind of the way it is.
Dickhead, it's all on fucking video.
Yeah.
You know.
Clearly. And I hate to say this too, but like you were stealing money, allegedly, to go and fund Mississippi volleyball when Pat McAfee's out here making like $150 million for FanDuel at this moment. At this moment, he is. But yeah, it's crazy. What a fucking idiot. Like you think your lawyers would be his lawyers? Crazy.
Sort of like an all-time sneaky scumbag.
Which
Brett
one?
Favre.
Oh,
Favre.
Sneaky? He's just a scumbag.
Just like when he was with the Packers, I just didn't. Yeah, he was annoying because he beat us all the time. But like, I never thought of him as like, I never hated him like Aaron. Does that make sense?
The moment he went to New York and that it was leaked about the dick pic, I was like, oh, okay, well we know who he is. Like it was
young staffer.
Yeah, it was a woman staffer within the Jets organization.
Yeah.
Goes to the big city and get Wet Willie out one time. What's good, dude? Fucking crazy, unbelievable. But yeah, real dirtbag. It's news today. Also, speaking of Pat McAfee, I don't have it on my phone. I wish I did clip it, but I think I saw it on my desktop, so I don't have it. Apparently, he is this close to leaving his FanDuel deal and going to ESPN. When talking about
ESPN, huh?
Yeah, basically he's bringing the show to ESPN is what it sounds like. As of right now, Darren probably knows more than me about this, I'm sure, but like I just keep seeing news clips because I don't watch it as much anymore. But he's more worried that he can't do this full time, and he wants to make sure his people are taken care of. So by like not depending on him to do the show and stuff, they can just be on ESPN rather than be on his show. You know what, a way I look at it, and I don't know if you ever watched it or listened to the radio show. If he goes to ESPN, it's going to be like the Midwest Dan Le Batard show. I don't know if you ever watched Dan Le Batard.
I loved Highly Questionable.
I love Stu Gatz. That's my guy. Stu Gatz was hilarious.
Different show then.
I know.
Highly Questionable.
Highly Questionable is with his dad.
Yeah, I loved Poppy.
It was okay, but the show, his actual radio show, was like a Wild West radio show. It was nuts.
They're gonna do radio.
No. I'm just saying, like it's gonna be like, so Dan Le Batard, even though they did radio, it was still like a visual show, kind of the same thing. Same thing Pat is. Like Pat's
you can't do anything on ESPN.
I know that's where I'm getting at, is that if he goes to ESPN, he's gonna lose a lot of his Pat McAfee flair. They can't cuss. They can't do their stupid ass segments where they don't care what people say. Right. The only thing you're getting out of it is ESPN personality, which at this moment in ESPN's career, terrible. Bad personalities again.
What are they gonna have? Fucking Stephen A?
No, not even.
That's like their only guy, like Scott Van.
No, I'm saying they're gonna get like more Dan Orlovsky's or fucking like Marcus Spears. Like no one gives a fuck. Like or Jay Williams.
I already don't watch ESPN, and I don't watch Pat McAfee either. So
I don't as much. I used to.
My fucking opinion is irrelevant, but now I won't just watch both.
Right. So
they're gonna be on the same thing.
I hate to say it, but I'd rather him go to Amazon because at least he still has his freedom.
Yeah.
But I don't know why the FanDuel deal fell out so much. I think they have like obligations for him, and he doesn't want to do it. Like
well, here's the thing. It's not like they couldn't just do this on their own.
Right. Right.
That's the weird part is like they own the IP, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering why they're not just doing it on their own and just taking all the profit.
I think it's going back to what I said earlier. Like he wants to take care of these guys without being in the picture. I think at some point it sounds like he's dipping. Like it for some reason to me, it sounds like he's planning on dipping. And I could be reading that wrong.
I get it, but like whether they're at ESPN or fucking on their own,
Or YouTube.
if Pat leaves, the audience will narrow, no matter what.
Audience will narrow, but I will watch more for Boston Connor and Ty Schmidt to
But
do
that's
their
the
own.
thing is like you're neutering
Yes,
that part of it.
yes.
So now you're doing this instead of this. You're now shrinking it to this. So, like, that seems like just not a great plan. But
So speaking of,
they should go. I know they had a fallout, but like Barstool would be the spot for them.
oh, it'd be great to go back and do like the Heartland thing again. But I saw the video. It was so Maddie and I were sitting on the couch looking for something to watch on YouTube. Obviously, I watched Pat McAfee videos before, so it pops up in your algorithm, and it said J.J. Watt. And I remember this being on Twitter, but I thought it was just like some sort of stupid joke. J.J. Watt joins Pat McAfee on ESPN, right? And so there was a Twitter rumor that went around. It was like top trending for J.J. Watt that he's joining Pat McAfee, and pretty much like saying like AJ's ousted. Here's why it happened. You know how you see those clickbait titles on fucking thumbnails all the time? Their guy, his name is Bill. Now they call him Billy Tubes or something. I don't know what they call him now. But he made a thumbnail of like the episode. I don't know if you heard about it when JJ Watt hosted for AJ because AJ had to be out. So JJ was the co-host instead of him, and they introduced JJ like he was AJ. Like, you know, what did they say? Like COVID survivor, national champion. Like they do all that, and then they go, oh wait, actually it's not him, and JJ pops up, and he's on for the whole episode. So they put the thumbnail. JJ replaces AJ, or JJ joins Pat. Right?
Yeah.
Get this. A week later, if not 2 days later, on ESPN First Take, JJ Watt's on it for some reason. He's taking not Stephen A's spot, but he's sitting in his chair, and Stephen A's on Zoom, and they got someone else on the other side of the table. Molly Quirm says before going to commercial, and congratulations on your new show with Pat McAfee. He goes, what? Yeah, that on air. I gotta send you the clip.
Molly
She fucked up so bad. It's because Billy Tubes got her ass.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the thumbnail got her, dude. And JJ was like, "What?" Like he was out. He was just shocked. Yeah, baited, hook, line, sinker, over. They got her. Thumbnail worked. Thumbnail fucking worked. But yeah, I just figured to bring that up while it's on here. I have ESPN on right now.
Watch the fucking video, Molly.
Honestly, quit reading the headlines. Falling for what the kids fall for. I have ESPN scores up because I'm just looking at the scores of games. And whose fucking face do I see is Brian Windhorst? Why is that?
Oh.
Why is that?
Why is that?
What do you say, Nate? Let's get some picks before these games get to going here, huh? You got anything you like?
I got UFC stuff this weekend.
What is it? It's not fight night, is it? It's fight night.
Fight night, yeah.
It is?
Fight night.
Is it a good fight night?
I actually don't. Sort of, yeah. It's sort of like a sneaky good
I
one.
hate it when you lie to me.
Matt Brown.
I'm looking at it now. Oh, my boy Gary's back. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Ian Gary.
And you know who's actually back? Jessica Rose Clark.
Oh, she's like the starter of it all too. The very first fight.
She's back.
She's an underdog.
Fight. Yeah, No, she's a favorite.
No, she's plus 100. What are you looking at?
She's minus 103. I'm looking at it.
Oh, you're looking at the sports book. I'm looking at the Fight Center. Okay.
Oh no, sports book.
Okay. Makes sense. So
Matt Brown to win, Jessica Rose Clark to win by knockout, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's see. I like Tim Dirty Bird Means to win.
Okay.
I like your boy Ian Gary to win.
Absolutely.
I like Anthony Smith to win.
I hate that guy. I don't know what it is about him.
I sort of like him. I like Jairzinho Rosenstrike to win. He's a plus 380 underdog.
I'm definitely taking him too. He's the headliner, huh?
Yes, that's so heavyweights at this is the guy who like the UFC was like marketing as the guy who's gonna like
Take,
battle with Francis.
yeah.
And then he
Okay.
just got slept real bad, like real fucking bad.
Rosenstruck did?
Yeah, he got fucking
By who?
slapped.
Francis?
Yeah, bad.
And he's gonna win this one
I like him in this one. Yeah,
against Almeida. All right. If you're making
So,
picks, I'll make
those
picks
are all
too.
my picks.
I'm riding with you with JRC. I'll have her taking that win. I'm my screen plus 100, but I'm taking your odds. You're on the sports book right now. And then I'm also gonna take where is it at?
Take the Dirty Bird, dude.
I don't know him. I feel like I do, but I
Timmy,
don't.
The Dirty Bird.
Do I've seen
You'll
him fight?
know.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
I
add to
just
the
like
card.
his name.
Add to the card. I'm also gonna take Ian Gary to win and Ian Gary by finish. That's easy. That's my boy. I've been riding with him since he was 6-0. I'm gonna keep this party going. That's my guy. So let's see. I don't like Anthony Smith. I'm taking Rosenstruck too, for sure, especially with him being such an underdog. And I think that's it for me on this one.
Anything can happen in heavyweight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm with you. All it takes is one right hook or one right hand. That's all you need.
He's got a lot of power too, so we'll see.
Um,
Just if he gets caught, he's dead.
What about for tonight? I'll start off with some basketball. I'm gonna take Celtics -2.5, and then I'm gonna take the Nuggets money line at +110.
To close out the Suns, huh?
Yeah, I don't see the Suns moving forward. I think the Nuggets are just.
What a fucking flop for the Suns, then, huh?
I mean, yeah.
KD.
KD. Listen, I still don't get it. KD's not like the next unsung hero. Like he's not there yet. But he signed a lifetime deal with Nike. It makes no sense in my head, and I can't get past it. But like, if they win, if they beat the Nuggets tonight, it's book. It's got to be book. It's not gonna be him. And also, DeAndre Ayton needs to step his fucking shit up. I like that guy. He's got the body and the skills to do this, but he's just not there. I don't know if it's a mental thing. You know what he said? I think it was him that said this. Was it him or Knicks? Oh, it was Randall. I'm sorry, Randall from the Knicks. They lost the other night, and they asked him post game, like, what did this loss mean for you? He goes, they just wanted it more. Bitch, they wanted it more. You're in the playoffs. What do you mean they wanted it more? That's how I feel Ayton's feeling too right now. I could be completely wrong, but it's annoying. It's so stupid. What about you? You got any basketball? You gonna make any picks off the cuff here?
No. I think the Celtics probably win tonight.
I see them going. I see them losing to the Heat next round.
That's interesting.
I think the Heat's hot. It's just a hot hand.
I just don't think without Jimmy they're gonna be able to beat the Celtics.
They have Jimmy though. He's fine.
Yeah, but wasn't he out in this series? Didn't
No,
he sit
it
out
was
in the
one game.
series?
It was game 2. He's back. He's been
not
fine.
healthy, But I think if the Celtics get through
You're talking about Himmy, by the way.
Sixers, what a cunt. I think if they get through the Sixers, that'll be like the big test for them. I think this is setting up for the Nuggets to win.
I think if Sixers lose, they got to fire Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers has never been that amazing of a coach to me. He definitely got that Clippers team like off the cuff. They were doing okay, but like ever since, man, like he didn't win anything. He won with the Celtics, right? That was it. I don't think that that Celtics team.
Like 2 or 3 years where they always played the Lakers. They
Yes.
always played Kobe in the finals. I think they went 1-1.
They did go 1-1, but you had KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. Like,
You remember Eddie House?
oh, do I remember Eddie House? His 3 points were insane.
3-pointer.
You see that number 50 go up for the big shot. You're like, oh, it's in. It's in.
Yeah,
Here we
that's
go.
it.
Yeah.
Those are like clutchest 3-point guys that I don't think anybody will ever remember.
Or
I'll remember Eddie House.
Eddie House, and they had Cassell on his downwind.
Yeah.
And then they had one other guy, Terry. No, was it Terry on that team? Jason Terry?
No, I don't think
Was he
Terry
after?
was on that team yet.
He was after? Okay.
I think he was after. He was when LeBron fucking dunked on him.
Yeah. And
That
Terry.
was tough.
Terry used to be a...
I know you hate LeBron, but that was sick as fuck.
No, it wasn't. It sucked.
Yeah, it was.
It sucked.
If LeBron did that shit more often and didn't act like the good guy and was like real, I'm in for that. But he's just not real. He's a fake. He's fake.
He's the fakest motherfucker out there.
It's what LeBron. It's what John Jones does. Like when John Jones cuts a promo at the end of his fight and ends up with a bah, like he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
That shit's sick. But like, just be the bad guy, man. Just be the bad guy.
The guy,
Just be real.
the guy I'm thinking of, the other assassin from outside the arch there.
Oh, Big Baby Davis.
Nah, oh, well, duh, obviously. We're talking about the Red Mamba, Brian Scalabrine, the champ. That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's my guy. He only went
White
to US.
Mamba.
He only went to USC because it matched his hair. That's it. Oh, I'm posing.
He was like secretly sick.
He was. Are you kidding me? How many championships does he have? I know he's I'm looking at his resume now. 2? I want to say 2. Where is it?
Didn't he get one later in his career with the Spurs?
Oh man, you're not gonna show it to me.
I can find it.
Yeah, how many championships does he have? Just a shooting
I got
play-by-play.
you.
It's a bummer. I want to see it just right now. Damn, he made 20 million. Good for him.
Good for Brian.
Good for Brian Scalabrine. This is the Brian. Is Brian Scalabrine in the Hall of Fame? Answer: Brian Scalabrine is not in the Hall of Fame.
You know he was a coach on Golden State.
Yes, I did know that. What is his nicknames? White Mamba, Veal Scalabrini, the Ginger Ninja, Scal. Oh man, I love it.
Maybe he just has one. Yeah, 2008. Just one.
Nah, he got
With
robbed.
the Celtics.
He got robbed. He should have a lot more than that. This is a pro Brian Scalabrine podcast, and I am not afraid to say
100%.
that.
Did you ever watch the YouTube videos where it's when he was in Boston and people were like, this guy can't fucking play? And then he would show up to a gym and they'd film him playing like average guys, just beating the shit out of him, just dunking on him, fucking giving like dream shakes. And
you know what they say about NBA players? If there's no defense, they're never missing. No matter who it is, they're not missing.
they're like, yeah, a bunch of people thought he was just like a fake fuck.
Oh,
No.
bless your heart, Scalabrine. Come back and coach. Get some championship teams.
He's got some good stories too. He's got some good NBA stories.
Those who can't play coach. The problem is he could play.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Any more picks? I know we talked a little bit about picks. You said no basketball for you, right? So, you want any NHL? You touching any of that right now? Devils are up 1-0.
I don't think I am, honestly. Carolina might be a good money line if you can get it. Plus,
Yeah, it's still
I imagine it's plus.
right now. It's locked, but I'll tell you as soon as it gets unlocked. Oh, plus
Yeah.
135.
That's a pretty good. That's pretty good. Plus 135.
5
for
minutes left in the
Carolina,
first.
Who's like been slapping the Devils. So, how about fucking the Rangers losing to the Devils?
Oh yeah.
That's fucking tough. We never talked about that, but that's fucking tough.
Who's their goalie? Igor, right?
Igor Shesterkin.
Yeah, that kid was a monster, right?
Is it Shesterkin? There's a kid in fucking the Islanders who is like the same name as him, and they're both young Russian goalies.
So right now I'm gonna place a bet. I'm gonna take the Kraken plus 1.5 minus 157.
Igor Shesterkin. He's good, man.
I'm also gonna go ahead and place a bet for tomorrow. I'm putting money line on the Panthers, 1 plus 145. And then
Fucking the Islanders kid is Elias Sorkin.
and then
Fucking both New York.
and then tomorrow I'm also taking the Oilers money line. And while we're here, we're looking at tomorrow's bets. I'll go ahead and throw 2 more for you, NBA style. I'm going Heat minus 5.5 at home. I love it. And then I'm taking, I hate to do it, Lakers minus 2.5.
Could you imagine if LeBron
He's winning.
weasels his
He's
way into
going to the
fucking
championship.
Yeah.
And if he's not playing as if he doesn't feel like he needs to play as the one, like the number one for his team right now, he can win. If he just lets AD be that guy. By the way, timeout. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if anyone else saw it.
Shaq clip.
Whoa,
Shaq
that was
chugged- I laughing
hilarious.
so hard, yeah.
When Kenny starts doing this.
Yeah. He was doing it off camera too to Chuck because they tightened Chuck.
Yo,
That's so funny.
those the reason why those guys are the fucking best, dude. I was listening to a Pardon My Take where Biz was on there. They were talking about being in the same studio with Chuck and Shaq. He goes, sometimes Shaq will come in to the NHL guys where they're sitting in the green room, and he'll act like he's skating in it's like I can just imagine Shaq's big ass doing that.
They're so fucking funny, man.
Ah, man, those guys are funny as
Still,
shit.
one of my favorite like live TV moments is when the Clippers. I forget who they were playing, but there was like a fight in the. There was like a fight in the back room, the Clippers versus somebody else at like
Okay.
the.
Is it the Suns?
And I don't know. It was a while ago. But fucking, they just lost their mind because they called the cops. Shaq is throwing fucking papers in the air, laughing. Fucking Chuck is going nuts. Like, just because both of these guys are like two of the like baddest motherfuckers to play basketball.
They
When
have
he's
every
laughing
right
their-
to laugh in their face.
Yeah, to
every
laugh
right.
at these morons who called the fucking cops because somebody else tried to get in their locker room.
So, imagine
Just
the period
laugh
of
hard.
basketball they played in compared to now.
Yeah.
It's just like Charmin sauce.
Yeah.
It's
I will
crazy.
say, like, I know it's the old man yells at cloud take, but basketball in the '90s was so much better.
No, you're right though. It's sad. It's true. But
Even like early 2000s.
you know what? You know what really bums me out is you and I are separated by what, 2 years, 3?
Mhm.
2. But there are kids kids. There are people your age who grow up and they're like, LeBron's the greatest player ever. It's not even a question. It's like, well, Michael didn't lose when he got to the big game. Okay,
It's different when you grew up in Chicago.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're still gonna sit there blue in the face and say that LeBron's better than Kobe?
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough sell as well. To me.
Off topic. Do you think if Kobe was traded to the Bulls, like how we almost traded him for Luol Deng, he would still be here today? The Bulls would have saved his life.
I'm not gonna fucking talk to him about that.
It's a
I'm
trap.
not gonna talk about that.
It's a trap. The butterfly effect. That's all I'm saying.
But he killed himself earlier.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna go to my phone a little bit here. I'm gonna bounce around everywhere. Okay. This was a thumbnail for the Pat McAfee show. I should have brought this up earlier. I'm sorry, but I seen it on my phone now. It says Aaron Rodgers has to quote pinch himself to believe the Jets move is real. Where's Darren? Is he coming up from the clouds right now?
Yeah.
I just think I heard him bounce in here.
Yeah. What an absolute fucking loser that guy is.
Unreal.
Nothing would make me happier in life, and I don't even give a fuck because the Bears just won't ever deal with him again. But nothing would make me happier in the world than this Jets thing just blowing up in his face.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I mean
Nothing would make me happier.
and I mean like terribly.
Like they start off like 2-7, you know?
I guarantee you that they'll fire Salah before they do anything about Aaron. Like Aaron, who's the next coach you want? Who do you want? You want Hackett to take over? Okay, Hackett can take over. No problem.
Yeah.
You want Randall
I
Cobb
want
to do
them
it?
to start like 2-7 so bad. So fucking bad. I
Oh!
want those young quarterbacks in the AFC to just fucking eat him alive.
Nate, shame on me, shame on you. The NFL schedule release was today.
I didn't even look at it because I was at work.
Spoilers.
Should pull the Bears up real quick.
They don't have the Bears ones completely out yet for this year. Like they're only releasing
why?
they're only releasing like the primetime games right now. Oh, wait a second. Is it out?
I think I've got everything. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I've got everything. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
Let me
can
take
go
that back.
through it if you want.
ESPN hasn't updated their shit yet.
I've got it on the Bears website.
Bears website. Okay.
Yeah, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Jesus Christ.
Wait a second. Time out. We're opening against the Lions. I thought we're opening against the Packers.
No. Home versus Detroit, November 13th. And then December 4th will be Packers. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Fucking, that's last meeting in Chicago. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's Lions, Packers, Vikings, Falcons, Carolina, Denver, Vegas, Cardinals, Lions again, Packers again, Vikings again. That's weird they have them like 3 divisions games in a row. Play the fucking Chiefs. Dead. Los Angeles Chargers. Saints, which Dalton will kill his team. Or away at Tampa. Away at Washington. And then we end the season against Cleveland.
Well, I got great news for you. Do you usually work Monday nights?
No.
Okay, perfect. Neither does Darren, and neither do I. So together we can share the first Monday Night Football game of the season with Jets versus Bills. So,
Oh god.
yeah,
I hope the Bills are just so pissed off after
Mm.
last season they just butt fuck them.
just no lube, sandpaper, and
No. Sandpaper finish.
it's in New York. I will say that it's at MetLife. It's at
Good,
MetLife.
good.
Okay.
Lose at home. Right at to start off the season. Aaron will be pissy too. Fucking little locker room problem right off the bat.
Well,
That 2-7 is fucking so in play.
Cobb didn't soap him down on the right spot on his back, so he's a little
Exactly.
pissed off. Yeah, man. Here we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
They'll tickle his prostate, you know. Fucking, let's see what the Jets have to do.
Well, I was gonna look up to see what East team's doing for the first week, but I don't know if look up the
Which one are we
Dolphins,
picking?
Dolphins, Packers, no, Dolphins, Patriots, Bucks, Rams. Who?
So fucking Jets, Bills, loss. Cowboys, loss. They'll win against the Patriots. Lost Sunday Night Football against the Chiefs.
Easily. He's in AFC now, baby. That's the way it goes.
Broncos they'll win against the Broncos. Then they'll lose against the Eagles.
Upset against Broncos because it's in Denver. Upset.
So
And
1-5 to start.
But also because Hackett's coming back to town and they're gonna rub. If Sean Payton's gonna put it on Hackett.
I forgot about Sean
Yeah,
Payton.
yeah.
Go out, coach fucking Salah. So Bills, Cowboys, Patriots, Chiefs, Broncos, Eagles, 1-5. They've got a bye at 7. They're gonna need that bye.
He's
They're
gonna be
need
hurt.
that fucking
He's gonna be
bye.
hurting. Okay.
His fucking vagina's gonna have so much sand in it.
They got the MetLife game with the Giants.
Division at the Giants. That's a tough game. That's
You know what? I'll say it right now. That's a Hail Mary end of the game. Aaron Rodgers wins it. Darren's pissed. It's one of those.
So we're 2-5.
Okay. Lose to the Chargers.
2-5? Yeah, we're 2-5. Loss against the Chargers.
Yeah, but beats Raiders.
Bounce back against the Raiders. So we're 3-6. They lose to the Bills. 3-7.
Yep. They beat the Dolphins in. This looks like a 3 p.m. Is that the Black Friday?
This is on Amazon Prime.
But is this the Black Friday game?
Yes. November 24th, right?
I'm looking it up right now. Yes, it's the Black Friday game. So they win that one because he wins. No, he wins the stupid
Black
games.
Magic. Yeah,
Well,
Black Magic. Black Friday. Same thing.
Yep. Okay.
Falcons. So that's probably a win as well.
Texans against CJ Stroud.
That's a win.
Okay.
Dolphins get revenge on December 17th, though.
Fair enough. Commanders.
They have such an easy end of the season.
They
what the fuck
do.
is
They
this?
do. This is aggravating. Commanders.
Fucking Dolphins, Falcons, Texans, Dolphins, Commanders, Browns, Patriots. Whose dick did they suck to get fucking 7 games at the end of the season? Just fucking easy wins.
Yes, this makes more sense on why we thought the losers are going to happen early because it's going to be that fairy tale comeback, and he
The
fights
Jets
to
have
the
the
end.
6th toughest schedule in the NFL. Go fuck yourself.
Where'd you read that at?
On fucking the sportingnews.com.
Okay, we're on the same one. Who has the toughest then?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question. Let me look. I'll tell you in a second. Toughest NFL schedule. The Eagles.
I'm riding with you this year.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Bird gang. Easiest NFL schedule. The Falcons.
Well, that's promising.
We have.
You know why I like that, Nate? Because I hate the NFC South. It needs to be twist turned and all that. I hate what's happening down there.
We're sort of in the middle. We've got the 18th ranked strength of schedule.
That's crazy.
500.
That's usually our NFL draft pick position. 13th or 18. So, all right, it's where we want them, Nate. It's right where we want them.
Eagles, Dolphins, Giants, Patriots, Cowboys are like your top 5 toughest schedules, which makes sense. I mean, they're all. The Eagles one is interesting. So the Eagles have Panthers, Texans, Colts, Packers, Vikings, Saints, Bucks, Commanders, Cardinals, Panthers, Bears, Lions, Jags, Saints, Jets, Bucks, Titans. No, that's Atlanta. I'm sorry, that's easy. The Eagles have the Cardinals, the Bills, Cowboys, Dolphins, Vikings, Giants, Niners, Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, Patriots, Giants, Jets, Seahawks, Bucks, Commanders. That doesn't look like that hard of a schedule to me.
No. Are also saying, so I don't know if you noticed this too, but something they're doing this year, which kind of fucks with my head. Growing up, if I knew it was an NFC game, it was going to be on Fox. If I knew it was an AFC game, it was going to be on CBS. Now they're not doing that anymore.
Interesting.
Pretty much every game does not belong to a network. Teams can be on Thursday Night Football twice this time, and not all teams are guaranteed a primetime spot. So if you're Kirk Cousins, that's music to your ears. You don't want to be in primetime if you're him. Can't win it. Can't do it with him. All right. Speaking of a little more NFL news, the Tennessee Titans legend Warren Moon, he just confirmed that the Titans will wear throwback Oilers jerseys this upcoming season.
I love that.
I love it a lot. I do. I think it'd be sick. Also,
they're going with a new stadium as well, right?
Dude, that stadium, I don't know if you've seen the plans for it. I don't know if it's the same plans I saw. Maybe I saw like a concept art. I don't know, but like I thought it looked sick. If I look at the right one, I'll see if I can find it. But also I saw this. There's a report. This was gonna be my shut the fuck up if we did shut the fuck up this week. It was to NFL execs because people are saying NFL execs are saying Poles was premature hire because of his decision to pass on Jalen Carter. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't know who these kids are.
He doesn't work in our system ever.
Well, not even that. You don't know who these. Like you're saying, like he just passed a Hall of Famer. You don't know that because 32 teams passed on Mahomes almost. So like,
right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and nobody fucking. Yeah, that's tough.
That's crazy. I love what Bulls did for the draft, and someone at my job said it's a Packer fan. I think it was a Packer fan. Maybe it was my boy Mike. Which, by the way, I don't want to get too off topic, but my boy that I work with named Mike, he's making us new Dirty Parlay hats, and I'm talking to him about the concept. Looks sick. I'm already pumped. I told him don't rush it. I told him take his time. I bought the hats. I bought the same hat we used last time, the Carhartt ones, and we're gonna make it like a patch.
No shit.
Yeah. I've been talking to him about it for like 2 months now. I want to surprise you guys, but at the same time, like shout out him. But he said to me today, he goes, maybe before training camp, with that free money we got, because we have so much cash still, we do a sign and trade with Chase Young. I'm like, I'm all about it. I am all about Chase Young right now. I would kill for him. All you have to give up is a first round pick next year and maybe like a low pick. We have 2 first round picks next year, and then we have the most cash to sign him. Yeah. Easy. Even if we have to give up a first round pick, I'd do that. I don't say we have to, but let's do it all day. Makes no sense.
I know I talked about Bosa to the Vikings.
Bosa here?
Especially if Eckler leaves. That might start the...
Well, he's supposed to be gone right now.
Yeah, it almost will start like we got to... Like, what's-his-face isn't getting any younger, the wideout. Keenan Allen is not getting any younger.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought you were talking Bears for a second. Yeah.
No. I'm talking...
No, yeah, I got you.
Mac isn't anywhere as good as he used to be. He's just not.
Derwin James is hit or miss because he gets hurt.
Right.
Fact.
You got Herbert, right? But is it worth? Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it to them.
Also, did they sign their deal with Herbert, or is that next year? I think they already did it, right?
I don't know.
So
I can look.
If they didn't do it, this has to be a push year for them, Nate. They have to talk them into staying. If you're letting Eckler walk, I think it's fine rather than letting Bosa walk because you have Kelly and that other kid as backup. And Eckler wants a lot of money, so it makes sense. But where Eckler would have been great was Philly.
He did sign a 4-year, $26 million contract. Free agent 2025.
All right, so a lot of money's going to him right now. Okay, that's kind of tough. Yeah, that's a push. You have to push what you got right now. Because you're about to lose a lot of people in their contracts.
His cap hit this year is $8 million.
That's great. That's not bad at all for a quarterback you just signed a deal with.
His fucking cap hit next year is bananas.
But Nate, you know the trend that's been happening last 5 years is that they turn it into bonuses. They just convert it, and they get away with it. That's like the new
So the
cheat
cap
code.
hit next year for Herbert is $29 million.
So this year you have to make a push what you got with the contract money you got on the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Eckler would have been really good in Philly. That's like a good all-around Swiss Army knife back there. But hey,
they got Boston Scott. Watch your fucking mouth.
You better watch your fuck. That's my guy, and you know this. I always bet on him to get a touchdown. That's my guy. When it comes to the Giants,
the first year of the league.
That's my fucking boy. May he get more touchdowns against the Giants this year too. Always bet it. Okay, I don't think I have much NFL stuff. I do want to go over some UFC. We have not yet to forget. We did have UFC this past weekend. Oh,
I was asleep.
Let's do. Were you really?
Because I was watching the fight.
Oh, okay. Time out. Before we get to that, I wanted to give you a little Cubs update, okay?
Sure, yeah.
You ready for this? It's not even Cubs, really. It's former Cubs. So,
fuck Wilson Contreras.
Well, speaking of, Cardinals relieved him of catching duties and brought up a minor leaguer just to put him at DH.
I mean, he hits the ball well, but, like, fuck him, dude.
He's a nut.
Doing that shit at Wrigley, like, fuck you.
Yeah, no, fuck him.
You're like... You were always a cunt.
And then speaking of getting benched, former Cub player Javier Baez got benched, and the Tigers president says it was the turning point of the season because they started winning after that. I saw.
And he started hitting the ball.
But so that's the thing. I saw. Have you ever seen those videos now on Twitter? It's all over Instagram where it says like, "Fuck it, I'm doing this highlight film." So like they'll be like, "Fuck it, I'm doing a Brian Scalabrine highlights," and it's just like his worst plays. I see one that says "Fuck it, Javi highlights," and he's just like missing the ball entirely.
Just bouncing like 4 feet in front of the plate.
Bats right here, balls like at the other side of the fucking field. Yeah, that's the best, man. Oh.
Yeah, man. If Javi had the like hitting patience of like a Kyle Schwarber, where like you watch Schwarber hit and he just spits on shit outside. Just spits on it. Like,
he's a legend. He's a fucking legend.
Javi might be the best baseball player of all time.
His defense is good too. I like Javi's defense.
Insane.
Quick update. Philly's down 13-3 against Boston at this moment.
Oh.
Start off the first quarter.
Yeah, Boston's back.
I told you, man. They're scary. They are
They're
scary.
pissed.
All right, let's get to UFC. So right away, let's talk with the headline, man. Aljo wins and he calls out Sugar Sean.
Thank God somebody does the fucking...
That's what we wanted, right? Like, even if you don't like them, we wanted them.
Dana hated it, I guess.
Yeah, he looked pissed.
Here's the thing. So, like, you can... So here's where I understand it from Dana's point of view. Is you can do that in the WWE because nothing's happening. Right? You can, like, sell heat and, like... Nothing is gonna spark it, and a brawl's happening. But could happen in the UFC. If one of those guys gets pissed and fucking hits somebody, then you got a full-out brawl because both teams are in there.
And the insurance company is gonna have Dana's ass.
And it goes against what Dana has always said is like, this isn't a fucking caveman sport. Like, these guys are athletes. So I get where Dana's coming from, but, like, that's how you sell fucking pay-per-views, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, we go back to Connor days. When Connor called people out or people called Connor and he would come up or someone would come up to him, like, that's when you're like, oh, here we fucking go. Now we got a part 2 of the pay-per-view. Like, we've been waiting for this.
Connor jumped after he knocked out Dennis... I forget his last name. He's a German kickboxer. He knocked him out. He jumped the cage and got in Aldo's face and was talking shit. Jumped the cage, and Aldo was doing the fucking like the clown shit to him. Like that's what sold that fight, man. Like,
listen, people stay an extra 15 minutes to watch post credits for Marvel. They'll do the same for a fucking fight. So not an actual physical fight, but a fight, a preview. Like, they will do that.
That Chuck Liddell, Vanderlei Silva face off in the cage and they weren't even fighting next. That shit was sick.
Yeah, it was. That's
Chuck still had to beat Babalu Sabral. He had a weird first name.
So
Last name was Brawl, but like that shit was sick as fuck.
I watched every fight. Do you think that this coming fight with Aljo and Suga, if it actually goes through, which it sounds like it's going to, you think it's be worth it?
No, fucking Aljo's gonna wrestle.
Yeah, he will. He'll wrestle him.
Dude, that shit where he lays on the ground and fucking thinks he's like dodging punches. He's like almost baiting you to like throw a knee or kick him in the head. It's that shit that like I just fucking hate him as a champion.
Did you?
He's just a fucking loser.
I know
dude.
you've seen that video I sent you when it's like a Gracie trying to fight and he's just on the
That
ground.
was so funny. Yeah, dude, Kron Gracie was sick.
That did not look good. He looked
fight.
awful.
He needs to just go do jujitsu stuff.
That I think I told you this before, and Darren could probably tell you more about it. But one of the Gracies have a gym in the town over from where, actually in the town Darren lives at now. And a kid we knew in high school goes to the gym and he trains with one of the Gracies. I don't know which one it is, but I can look it up for you after.
There's a lot of Gracies.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot. I know.
There's a bunch of clans of Gracies, and not all of them come from like the big boy Gracie families.
Do you want to hear which one it is? Here, I just looked it up.
Yeah, sure.
It's called Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Trying to see if
Do you know who the instructor is?
one of the people they're showing here looks familiar. Gracie,
Where is it at?
Winter
I'll pop it
Haven.
in.
Winter Haven. I'm trying to find out. Where's the fucking name? Details dashboard. Yeah, you could probably find out a little more about it.
Oh, is it Carlson?
Why isn't this working for me? The website froze on me. We got a Mother's Day sale too. Crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna look up while you're doing that. Let's see. I watched most of the fights.
Yeah, Carlson Gracie's a legit guy.
Cool. Oh,
If that's who it is there, he's a legit dude.
Gilbert Burns pissed me off. I want him to take it.
That's a Bilal Muhammad fight though. I fucking hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy. He turns every fight into one of those fucking stalemate bullshit fights. Fucking sorry. Fucking Gilbert didn't have a fucking arm for half of that fight.
Yep.
And fucking Bilal Muhammad just stood in front of him like an asshole. I like fuck this, man.
I'm the dumbass who saw some picture of like Muhammad's fucking his foot like looked like it was broken during weigh-ins or something. I'm like, oh, Burns all day. Like I already know who Burns is. Am I crazy, or does Burns feel like he's hot for two, he's bad for two, he's hot for two, he's bad for two? Like he's so up and down.
That he's always hot at the wrong moment. He's always not hot at the wrong moment though. Because he'll like smash like. The Masvidal fight I thought was bullshit too. Like I thought he could have finished that fight if he wanted to, but he didn't. He coasted. I'm sort of out on Gilbert Burns to be honest.
I am now.
Like he got fucking sat down by a jab from Kamaru Usman, you know. So like, he's always not hot at the right moment. But I just think he's cool for a second, and then he should have finished Masvidal. He should have.
We have another fight night preview for not this Saturday but next Saturday. Dern versus Hill headliner.
That's a tough headline.
That is a tough headliner.
Mackenzie Dern is single and she's a fucking smoke show with a fat ass. But I don't give a shit about fucking that fight for a second.
Clip it and ship it, boys.
Give a shit, bro.
We got him.
Mackenzie Dern is a bad motherfucker.
So I'm trying to see if there's a. Hold on, I want to see if there is a. You can guess the line. Guess the line right now without looking it up. What do you think it is? I found it.
Angela Hill's got to be a massive underdog just because of the public as well. Mackenzie Dern's probably like minus 560. That's my
Holy
guess.
shit, that's heavy. Okay, minus 195.
Really?
Yeah, Hills plus 155.
Dude, Angela Hill has been dog shit her whole UFC career.
Yeah,
Invicta, very good.
she's been
UFC, not good.
she's like been really bad. She won her last 2 fights in decisions, but she lost 3 decisions before that.
She's been like very bad, like very boring, very hard to watch.
Good Twitter follow. She's funny on Twitter.
Is she?
Yeah. I see her pop up once in a while, and I think I followed her. Yeah,
You know who's also a good Twitter follow? Paige Van Zandt.
I could imagine. I could imagine. Shout out Adam.
You don't follow her, huh?
Hey, maybe I do. You just gotta click the profile. You'll find it.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody can click it.
Adam's feed, I still get some of those. I gotta close my phone quick.
Yeah, I hear it smoking every time I go into Twitter.
And
Yeah,
like,
your phone
fuck.
your phone catches what he has.
Yeah. AIDS.
Oh man. So I think that's all the notes I got. Oh no, I don't know if we went over this last week, so I saved it. Bare Knuckle Fighting President David Feldman says that they're going to get a linear TV deal done in the next 2 months, moving away from streaming and pay-per-view models. So they're going to go on
That's
actual.
good for fucking Bare Knuckle. They were that pay-per-view I watched. It was sick.
It was worth it, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, speaking of Paige, wasn't that the one that Paige was in?
No, Paige wasn't in that one.
She's in Bellator?
No, Paige is Bare Knuckle.
She was Bare Knuckle.
But she wasn't on that card.
No, but I'm saying like she was okay. Yeah.
Yes, she's a part of that promotion.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think
her husband is Bellator.
Okay.
He is not very good. But lucky guy.
The Bears just released a. You know how every team comes up. Oh shit! That's what I just remembered. Last year, you remember how good the Chargers were? The Bears are doing a spoof with the television show The Bear, which is cute.
I haven't watched it.
I never watched it either, but it's cutesy. So just a heads up on that. People can watch that.
It's about a chef.
If you're listening on the YouTube, I quickly had that pop up in my ears real quick, so you heard it too. I am gonna watch it. You know what? Just like last year, I'm a sick Nate. I'm a sick fuck. I'm gonna spend 40 minutes of my time after this podcast watching every single YouTube, every single announcement video, because that's how good some of these are getting now. I can't wait to watch the Chargers now that I think about it. Okay, where were we? I'm sorry, I got a super sidetracked here. We're talking about UFC and Bare Knuckle. Yeah, easy safe, easy fail safe right there. Got it. By the
Bare
way,
Knuckle was sick.
Shout out Dalton. I just quickly see some of the Instagram chat he's sending to myself, D and E. He says transmission went out in his car on the way down to where he had to cover for journalism this week. So,
Get fucked.
Yes. Shout out Dalton, the homie. He was also possibly coming up here for the draft. So I'm hoping this draft is gonna be just.
What is he gonna fucking push this car here?
I'm thinking we do a yearly. We go somewhere for the draft. This time people are coming
100%.
up here, but this time people are coming up here, which is cool. Then we can go down there once, and then we
Hard Rock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hard Rock would be sick. Oh man, it just go to the what is it? The Wawa across the street that's full of fucking heathens, or is it you know what I'm talking about? That was hell.
What did that one guy fucking say? It was about beer, wasn't it?
Oh, because they like locked it or something. They kept it in the back.
Something about that.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Fucking. Yeah, we're never going there again.
Yeah, we are. You have to. I've gone there every time before I went to the casino.
Go there, man. You go.
All right.
You tell me how it is. Maybe you'll come back with none of your money because you'll get fucking robbed.
Possibly, but I've done it every time. I think the cigarettes there are cheaper by like $2.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, to stand in that line and deal with those people.
I remember for my bachelor party, I bought 3 packs of cigarettes in a matter of 30 minutes because I kept losing them.
Keeps putting them down.
Hey, that's just the way it goes. We
gotta do Vegas one of these times.
Yeah, I think once we all get like a little bit more of a fluctual income, then it'll be easier.
Exactly.
And people got
Your
kids.
kid needs to be a little bit older. Yeah.
Leave a couple TV dinners in the freezer for her. She'll be fine.
Yeah, that's not a kid. Bring your kid.
Not yet.
Somebody might try.
Oh, somebody will try. We're looking. There's be a little young boy riding with us.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
He's making all the picks for E.
Fucking throwing dice.
Yeah. We'll make. You know what we gotta end up doing is making like bets on who could like having the kids draft for them eventually. Like Darren, Darren, I bet you this, that. If I win, your kid has to draft Ethan's next pick.
I love that.
Yes, it's just a random name. He barely knows football. He knows a couple names. Aaron Rodgers, and he's like at his last year.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, I'm really pumped for what this league's turning into because it's gonna start getting more fun, even with the more with all the kids involved. Like I mean, again, congrats to Darren. He had the third one.
Oh yeah, congrats.
Again, he's not gonna be on tonight. We should have let off with that. Forgot about that. But he will be back soon. So
I was gonna say we probably won't see him for a second, but
yeah, it's whenever he's
important thing,
whenever he's ready, he's welcome to come right back in. He's got obligations to deal with, and we're here for him. So
he's fucking out. I'm in.
Take his name off the banner.
If what you said is true and we're gonna do Pato, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I just gotta make a couple phone calls and see if they can have like a conference room or we can get some like.
Dude, we can do it in somebody's room.
I don't want to do it in a room though. That's my point. I think it's gonna be even if you get like a really nice room,
like a suite.
Yeah, I think it's still gonna be like too loud for people around you. I want us to be in our own space, like the rooms adjoining to it, unless the rooms we can get next to it, which is fine. But even at that, we hear noises in the halls too easily. I mean, you remember going up and down. You hear when we're looking for my family member's room, we heard them down the hall. We know which room they were in.
But it's also like it's a casino. It'll be a casino at like noon.
Okay. Well. Hey, listen. We'll see if the actual like a conference room or some shit like that is cheap as shit. Then like it makes sense. But if it's not, then yeah, we'll just go to a room and do it. Shit, I had something in my head, but I fucking lost it. Somewhat Darren. I don't know. He'll come back to me. Yeah. Hey, it happens, dude. It fucking happens. Maybe it was about. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I wanted you to watch Ted Lasso. You still haven't done that yet, and that's fine. That's okay. But it is a great show. Happy. I will say this too. I'm a big fan of writing in television. It's some of the best I've seen. But they have a character. I told you this before. They base him off Zlatan. And then a Zlatan story came out this week. I don't know if you've seen it about the LeBron jersey.
No.
So when Zlatan went to the LA Galaxy, because he got that mega deal to go there, LeBron sent him a jersey saying like, hold on. He said like, welcome to LA. You know what Zlatan did? He signed it and sent it back.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking you right, he did.
Yeah, he's a legend. I
was like, what the fuck is this?
Who is this guy? Like it's Zlatan, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think I
didn't even like sign like one of his own jerseys.
No, just LeBron's. Just all right. Well, I guess he wanted the signed.
Yeah. But that's these fucking Europe, especially him, because it's part of it, like his character. But like he does think he's like a bigger athlete than LeBron, and he probably is. But
that's why I think you'd love like just even that the episode arc of Zava, who is Zlatan.
Yeah.
And I think I told you this before. It's they said Aaron Rodgers before his first game, and it's Zava walking. So they all had their hands in the huddle, and he just walks right in the middle where they have to touch him. Like that's gonna be Aaron Rodgers. Like I'm not kidding. They all have their hands in. He just walks right in the middle of it, and they're all touching him, and they're all like happy to touch him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Zlatan's last year. He's done after this year, man.
Is he AC Milan? Sad. Right.
He doesn't play anymore.
Right, but that's who he signed to.
He's still there, yeah.
And we know Messi's leaving. We talked about that a little bit last episode. And
yeah, sounds like he's probably, if not Barcelona, he's going to Saudi League.
Well, also there was a talk about beginning of this year was that he'd go to Miami and take a big part of the ownership.
And he just goes to Saudi and makes that money to play.
Oh, I'm with you. Like that makes the most sense now.
Yeah.
But the rumor was he was going to be part owner. Yeah. No, plus Miami jerseys are fucking sick.
They are sick.
They fuck.
But there's those fucking Saudis, those fucking oil tycoons.
Oh yeah, I mean they could do whatever they want.
They make more, they'll pay him more money just to play.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You know what we started watching over here? We started watching Succession. We're like an episode and a half deep.
You like it?
It's pretty fucking good. At first, so I didn't realize that Adam McKay and Will Ferrell partly made the show. They were executive producers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And Adam McKay directed the first episode.
Interesting.
Already, like every time you see Macaulay Culkin's brother, Kiernan, he steals the show every time he's on the screen. He's pretty good. I liked him in Fargo.
It's about politics, right?
So far, again, I'm only an episode and a half deep, but I kind of know what it's about. Think of like, did you ever watch Newsroom? No, it's okay. So he's like a who was it? Murdoch that owned Fox? Was it Rupert Murdoch? Is that the guy? Am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. But like he owns television. He owns a television network, and he owns like everything, right? Like he's stupid rich. Right. And his son, so he has like 4 kids. One of his sons is trying to be the next in line. The other kids still want to be involved in the company, and he's pretty much on his downward slope. Like that's how he starts off. That's how it starts off. I'm not spoiling anything. It's like the first 5 minutes.
Fucking obvious succession of his company.
And again, it's his first episode, and this was in the trailers. But he just like at some point in the first episode, he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm coming back," and they're like, "What?" And it ruined everything for them. So like that's what it's about. It's pretty cool so far. I think we're gonna watch an episode tonight. But I'm also watching Survivor. I mean, stuck on that right now, just because reality TV's. I need the old challenge to come back, and it's pissing me off. And we're watching new episodes, just not the same. Just not the same.
Ultimate Fighter, May 30th. Did you watch the trailer?
No, the trailer's out already? I'm gonna watch it after this for real. I have to.
Dude, Connor pushes like
Chandler.
Almost punches Chandler.
I seen that clip. I seen that brief clip.
He like smashes his face.
I seen it because he said like Chandler quote tweeted it, and he said like didn't hurt, tough as something. Like I don't know what that means.
He went flying.
I thought it was an old clip when I saw it. I didn't realize that was a recent clip.
Oh, that's new. Yeah.
Got a little on the glasses there. What else you got, Nate? We get over an hour on here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had something else on my calendar here. Nope. I think that's it. Let's do a quick update on what the scores are looking like for around the leagues here. Celtics are up 29-22, end of the first quarter. Carolina, New Jersey, all tied up at 1, almost halfway through the second period.
Plus 135.
And as far as MLB goes, the White Sox lose again.
Yes.
And the Mets lose 5-0 to the Reds.
I love it. Dude, the Mets and the Yankees having like the worst records just cracks me up.
Yankees losing to the Rays right now, 1-0.
I hate the
in
Yankees
the fifth.
so much.
Oh, it's so great.
Love it.
Trying to see if there's anything else here. Oh, Nuggets, Jamal Murray questionable for Game 6 with illness. That's tough. Ayton might not play for Game 6 for the Suns, which guarantees me for the Nuggets a little bit. And Davis says he's feeling great for Game 6. That's all from ESPN's headlines. I don't want to steal anything there. It's just what it says. But yeah, no, I'm pumped for this NBA playoffs and NHL playoffs. I think they're both going really well. My problem is like with me working so early, sometimes I'll watch my shows we watch together and then I just won't pay attention and I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
I only watch it when I place a bet on it, but I went cold for a few days, so I stopped betting. So just the way it be. But I went golfing yesterday. Nate, the first 9 holes, ask Adam. I was dominating.
On it, huh?
I looked so good. It was sick. Like I was driving the fuck out of the balls, and then I got in my head the back 9 about the driver because I was thinking about like, well, I'm playing with his driver, mine's shortened. Like, how do I adjust? And that's fine. I did okay, but I was clearly better the first 9 holes. My iron games were great. My hybrids were out of this world. I straight and down the middle. Like I'm telling you, what I looked like yesterday was like a different person from last year. So I'm pumped. Adam can attest. And like I texted you, my putting was my worst part. Putting used to be my best part. So these greens in Fox, we went to Fox Lake. The greens were stupid slow. Like they grabbed the ball. Yeah, like it was dumb slow. But we had a good time. It was really hot. It was really nice. Like we had a good win. Got a sunscreen up. Too pasty. But no, I'm excited for you to go out. I know you can't go.
I was just outside. And I'm so fucking white. I was trying to sit in the sun a little bit.
Yeah, just like laying down in your bed of your truck, just
Yeah.
like Boomhauer.
Yeah. Like fucking Polly Walnuts with the.
Oh yeah, nice. You're just trying to get the grays, like I see,
Yeah.
ironed out. Oh shit! But yeah, no, I know. You said next Saturday you have something going on. Maybe we can still get it early. Who knows? I'll text
I
Adam.
think, or if we go early, yeah, I'm down.
I'm down to go
I'm in.
early, and if we go close to you too, because you'd probably have to stop back home, right? Like you'd stop back home.
Yeah, I would have to stop up here back.
Right, right.
I'd change. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
for
saying
sure.
if we go to like that one across from the bar, I think it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And there's
That'd work perfect.
no sand traps, so which would be great. By the way, I was hitting some good balls out of the sand yesterday too. Like I hit one, it was like I'm not kidding you, like 4 feet from the green or 4 feet from the hole, and I was like way, I don't know, I probably was a good 60, 70 yards out. It's crazy, and I fucked up. I hit it with the face, and it still worked out. So, yeah, that's all I got from here. Not a big episode tonight. Not a lot of news, other than playoff talk. But let's be honest. If you listen to us, you probably listen to other of the podcasts we listen to, and you've already heard enough of the playoff talk. So that's why we just come in here, give us our takes, and then also just shoot the shit on top of it. But again, hopefully D is handling everything he's got to handle. Wish him the best of luck there at home for him and his wife and the kids. And we'll see him whenever he's ready. We'll have more Aaron Rodgers news ready and locked and loaded for him. And maybe Nate will wear a number 8 green New York Jets jersey next week. So just in solidarity. I want you to come in with like a kid small and just like have it on as tight as possible. Oh, Aaron's going to take off.
Choked out.
Oh shit. But yeah, so anything else you got, Nate?
No, man. All good. Funny.
Yeah, that's it. Other than let's get bedarded. So let off a lot of hockey today. It's nice. It feels good for once. All right. That's it for us here at the Dirty Parlay, episode number 80. Let us know in the comments if you've watched this show before, if you like this new kind of structure we're going with, or if you want us to go back to records and things like that. We will. Right now, it's just we're kind of just playing on our seat of our pants, I guess. I don't know, but
Flying by the seat of our pants is the.
Thank you.
Now I've lost it.
Yeah. See.
The
Okay.
expression you're looking for. It's been a long day.
It has. I've been up since 3.
Day.
I'm done with today. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe. It helps us grow. We can really use it. We just want to make sure that we're giving everything you guys want to hear and see out of this program. So thanks again. Tune in next week. Hopefully, we'll have a lot more to go over. And if not, we'll make some shit up. There you go. We'll have some fun with it. Have a great night. We'll see you guys next time.